It's a lot going on. We had originally hoped to explore more.
It's just crazy and rough, and we've been waked a few times.
Food? That's food? What's up? Give him my food, she says. Good night's sleep last night?
No. No, I did not.
How come? You yawn.
Because Pivot makes a lot of noises. Just in general, whenever she's motoring, she makes a lot of noises. Whenever she's at the dock, she makes a lot of noises. She makes a lot of noises when she's at anchor. I have to get used to the noises again because there's a lot of noises. And we were just rocking a lot because of the wind and the tides, and yeah. I mean, our anchor alarm did not go off, so a good night's sleep treated us really well.
Yeah. And now we have some foul weather coming in today. So we're gonna try to find a nice protected anchorage where we can take Ollie out easily and head south. That's the nature of the beast. Bump it. Yeah.
Good morning.
Last night was not the ideal night, but today we kicked off the morning ride with some exercise, which is something that we really like to do a lot more on the boat. And today we have about a 3.5 hour cruise to Norfolk, so a nice short cruise because we have some real bad weather coming tonight and tomorrow. It's going to be gusting upwards of 30 knots, so we're going to get to a safe harbor and hopefully mile marker 0 on the intra-coastal waterway.
Yeah.
I think I need to change the fuel filter.
The hook is off the Samson hook. Just bring it up so I can take it off. Stop. We need to inch up more. This is 30 right here.
Okay.
Bring it off all the way.
Pulling our anchor went pretty well. We're still kind of figuring it out with our new anchor because it digs in so well that our windlass has a hard time pulling it up at the very end. So we need to do some research about that, but all in all, we're off, everything is good. And Jen arranged some brekkie for us this morning. We have some Greek yogurt, granola, and blueberries. So a really nice, fresh, like good, easy breakfast. And leaving this anchorage here in Back River, it was tough getting in, as you guys remember from last episode, coming in twilight. But it's so much easier leaving because if anything else, you have the line to follow that you came in on that works. And so our GPS like tracks our line, you know, with a dotted line. So it makes it very nice.
My oh my, a kiss, and so I did. Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. Since I met you, I feel unbreakable. Since I met you, I
our time in the Chesapeake is coming to an end. We are heading into Elizabeth River, where we'll be anchoring near Portsmouth and Norfolk for, I think, 2 nights. Although our time in the Chesapeake did not go as we had hoped or planned, between Elliot breaking his wrist on Smith Island and having an entire deck replacement in Crisfield for 2 months, we had originally hoped to explore more, like the places that we explored 2 days ago on the eastern shore, like Onioncock, but we pivoted because that's the name of our boat and that's what we are embracing. As we are heading towards Norfolk, we are kind of rocking and rolling. This area has several of the waterways all merging together, and that plus the fact that we have, I think 12 knots of wind coming from right on our nose, and we have the current coming against us. So we are going at a whopping 4 knots of speed, even though like our cruising speed is usually like 7-ish. So it's decreasing. So okay. So anyway, we're going pretty slow, and I'm feeling a little seasick. So I might sit on the bow and get some fresh air. We are coming into Norfolk and the Elizabeth River, and would it be complete without a little bit of like pizzazz or some excitement? No, of course not. So we have a container ship to our port side, and we are in a depth of like 90 feet in the channel, and we're going about, I think, like 4 knots in here, so we can't go fast. I mean, we're pushing pivot. Well, Elliot actually just turned down the motor to like let the cargo ship like completely pass. We weren't going to pass it anyway. We were just gonna like keep our speed and keep our course, but it looks like he slowed it down a little bit, and then we'll let it pass, and then we'll like cross over once the cargo ship is in the Elizabeth River, and we have to cross and all this other stuff. So, you know, like yay, pushing our boundaries.
That container ship's from Istanbul.
Turkey!
Turkey!
From the Mediterranean.
Oh.
Crossed the Atlantic, and now it's in the Chesapeake Bay.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa.
Into the Elizabeth River and outside Norfolk, it is very busy. We haven't seen this much traffic in a very long time. Crisfield, obviously, you know, besides the Waterman, it's not very trafficked. So there's a lot more chatter on the radio and just getting back into listening for pivot and what do we say when somebody calls out and which is the right direction to pass. It's really, you know, this is the prime prime location for it. Not to mention it's just crazy and rough, and we've been waked a few times because there's just a lot of wind on our beam coming in, so it's kind of rough. But we are about an hour out. We're pretty close getting into our final destination today. It's taking us about an hour longer because of all the wind on our bow, just making us go really slow. We were going 2 and 3 knots for a while there, and now we're only going 4.8, which normally we go 6.5. So.
What are you looking at?
Our cruise is coming to an end today. We are approaching our anchorage at Hospital Point here in Norfolk, Portsmouth area. This is also where mile marker 0 is, which is pretty neat. So we're gonna try to find a spot. We've heard that there's an anchor, a fouled anchor that's on the ground near the channel. So we're gonna try to maybe go a little bit away from the channel. We've also heard there's lots of crab pods. So we're gonna very much take it play it by ear and just try to find a nice spot where we can wait out some bad weather coming tonight and tomorrow. So we'll do 5 plus 5, 10, 50 feet. No, 60 feet. 60 feet. It looks real good.
Good job, Pivot. Oh, we are still relatively new at anchoring around other vessels, so we kind of took it nice and easy, far enough away, but we shouldn't run aground if we do 360, and we definitely won't hit anybody if we do 360. I definitely expected more crab pots here. We only saw like 3 or 4, but they're kind of spread out in a way where could be bad. But we're here. We are anchored, and now we're gonna make sure the boat, our good night's sleep holds, and Ollie's rolling around, and then we're gonna take Ollie out, and we're trying to decide if we want to go see a movie at the Commodore Theater again tonight or tomorrow night. You just hit your head on the bottle. What was that? What was that? Getting back into boating after being at a dock for 2.5 months is pretty exhausting. We're feeling it today. We've been going, trying to beat some weather, and this railroad bridge that's basically blocks the exit to the Elizabeth River here in Norfolk. This railroad bridge is going to be shut down all weekend from Saturday to Tuesday, Saturday evening to Tuesday. So we're trying to beat that too, and just it's a lot moving. So Jen and I are exhausted.
It's an understatement, but yeah.
Well, we did have a good cruise today, right? Overall, I mean, it was safe.
Yeah,
It wasn't that comfortable,
Yeah.
but you know, we got here.
And then just there were some very inconsiderate boaters, which I really don't enjoy.
No, I have a lot of patience for that.
I don't have any patience.
They
for
blew
it.
by us going probably 20 knots, and like the whole channel is wide open. It's at the entrance to like,
Massive.
Norfolk, and they come right next to us, right behind us. I didn't even see them come until they were here. It was just very inconsiderate, and they did it to a boat ahead of us as well, and then they got called out on the radio. So I hope, you know, something happened. But anyway, cheers.
So,
Cheers.
cheers to the first few days of cruising. Getting back at it. I spilled on Ollie's head. Sorry, Ollie.
Sorry, precious. Now let's head and do a dinghy ride, because we can do that now that we have a new engine. And we're gonna tour the docks that we could take Ollie out for tomorrow. And we shipped some Amazon packages to an Amazon hub here, so that's our first time doing that too. So a lot of firsts, but we're just excited to be able to take out Fred and not have to worry about rowing, you know, across this channel or anything like that, or rowing and against the tide or whatever. So very much happy about that. It was a great dinghy ride over to the Nauticus Maritime Museum in Norfolk. It was a little sketchy crossing the channel, but we checked both ways and didn't see a lot of traffic. And our dinghy motor worked really well. I mean, it was pretty slow, but that's kind of to be expected. It started, it ran, got us there safely and soundly. Afterwards, we went to the Portsmouth dock that we docked at on the way up during our great loop. So that was kind of cool. Picked up our Amazon packages, and we met two of our subscribers, Kim and Dave. Thanks for saying hi, it was really cool.
We came back to pivot, which was a real test to see if we would arrive and the anchor alarm would be off. And it wasn't. Pivot stayed in her spot and she welcomed us home. Pivot, you didn't run away from us. Thank you.
And with that, that will be the end for today's vlog. We hope you enjoyed us leaving the Chesapeake. It was a very kind of stressful cruise, very bumpy ride, but overall a solid and safe one. And I'm not sure if we're going to be filming daily videos going south, but we'll make sure to show you guys some of the special moments. Thanks for watching.
Cheers. Good morning.
That's it. I was expecting something more. Okay.
I'm not awake enough yet. I'll say good morning.
No, I got
and
it.
then okay.
You can say that.
You smell good.
It's a shirt.
Oh.
It's definitely not me.
That smells good. To maybe go. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Hey, bear. Hello. Oh, some good snips. Okay, bye. This guy just passed us. Now I've got a wake coming. Oh, whoa. Woo, we're gonna get sprayed. Ah, not the camera. Anything but the camera.
Being our every time